Hi guys, welcome to Studio Anderson. This is John, and today we're talking about Karlyn Borysenko. And backstory. So let me mention my channel is about free speech and about conversations, and in a way, Karlyn's is too. So that's what I like about her. I'm a viewer. Like I watched her videos all the time. I did a super chat. I wanted to buy her a shirt that she designed, all kinds of stuff like that. So this is definitely not like a talk shit about somebody you don't like video. This, if anybody, Karlyn or anybody related to her actually watches this, which I would doubt it, it would be constructive criticism. Otherwise, I just want to use it as kind of a cautionary tale, because a lot of us, when we go into this, we go into a new political affiliation or a new fight for a new cause, we end up fighting against an old cause or an opposing cause in a way that we become them. Like, people fight racism with racism, and they fight infringements on free speech with censorship, which is what we're about to see here. And or they fight, they don't want people to insult them, but they end up insulting those people, and you have that kind of thing. And that was actually mentioned on one of Karlyn's videos, where she talked to Carrie from Unsafe Space, and Karlyn quoted somebody and was like, don't fight monsters, or you might become the monster that you seek to destroy. And it's just like a little ironic, but it's also interesting. So basically what happened was Karlyn posted this thing. These are screenshots, guys. Pardon the ghetto appearance of this, the way I have it set up, because I am still learning how to use this technology. So she basically said that people were complaining about her having ads, and she was like, okay, so if you don't like ads, use my locals, it's free. That's cool. I'm totally with her there. And when I first read this whole thing, I was like, coming on a little bit too strong. Like when she said, if you're unwilling to do either one of those things and just want to complain in my comments, I will henceforth be blocking anyone from my channel who does that. You're telling me what you complain. When you complain is that you want me to work for you for free. I'm not cool with that. That's the deal. So yeah, I was like, you're coming on a little bit too strong, but I assumed that people were actually being completely ridiculous. And from what I've seen on videos and what I'm showing you today on these comments, that does not seem to be the case. And to my unpleasant surprise, Karlyn, who I've grown to like over these months or weeks, is acting very just like the people she complains about, because she talks about people who censor and who do cancel culture. And I know it's like in a smaller okay, you know what, I'm gonna just pause there. I'm gonna get into it, show you guys some of these comments, and then I'm gonna give my commentary. So you had a couple of comments, like, why block the ones I point out are screenshotted on the top. I can't highlight on this screenshot format. So someone says, why block the people who complain? Who cares what they think? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's kind of true. Someone says, just ignore the comments. It's not worth these posts. Seems kind of petty to me to complain about and ban people because they complained in the comment section. Banning feels like cancel culture. And surprisingly, she did not comment on that one. Let's see. Then someone says, I disagree with the complainers, but I disagree more with banning people for complaining. Unsubbed. Banned. Yeah, because that's like a thing Karlyn's always talking about. If you don't like what someone says, fight them with ideas. That's what all the conservatives are talking about. I know she's supposed to not be conservative, but there you go. Yeah, they're always talking about that. And then, or if they look stupid and they're wrong, just let them be stupid and wrong by themselves. But she's definitely not living by that. So I basically pointed out the hypocrisy. There's this idea that there's like secret left-wingers pretending to be like right-wingers on the internet to make them look stupid or to make money. I don't think it's really a thing like people say. I'm not going to make those kinds of accusations. But I do think that despite leaving the SJW cult, she still has some of the mentality in there, to be honest. Okay. And then Someone said, I'm someone that has complained about your ads, not because you have them, but because there's so many of them. It's really difficult to follow what you're saying when every other minute is an interruption. Sorry if it's not what you want to hear, but sometimes feedback isn't always welcome. I understand and will unsubscribe. Then they said, Ben, reading some of your replies to people, you are rude. So surprisingly, some of the really good ones she did not respond to, but the ones she did, she went really over the top. Here's mine, the third one down. Karlyn, I like you and respect you. Find it necessary to point out that censoring people or stooping to their level doesn't look good. A lot of people have said it here, but it looks like cancel culture. You're right to be annoyed, but commenting banned to a commenter for saying that they're unsubbed, or that they unsubbed because of this is really over the top. I mentioned that one example. This kind of behavior really can and will lose you a lot of subscribers. I mean, think about it. People get famous with a lot of hard work and time usually, and they could be completely broken, like unliked over often small things. And we don't want to ban her or not allow her to have a voice or completely throw her out the window, but yeah, it's just ironic. Like, don't do something that's going to lose you a lot of viewers if you're... It goes kind of deeper than this. There's a whole cancel culture of celebrities and cancel culture of just random people that don't think the same way as you, that you don't even know online. I mean, either way, it's pretty stupid if you think about it. And if you think about it, like, people who are speaking out against, like, people who get canceled for big things and, like, controversial issues and sometimes controversial opinions, like, we want to stick up for them, but then you're gonna ban people for minor complaints on comments. And none of these people are saying that she can't have ads. She keeps acting like that, which you'll see in a minute. Someone says, is it okay to disagree with your opinion, or will that get me blocked? It's perfectly fine to disagree with me. I've never once said otherwise, but if you're a dick about it, you'll get blocked very quickly. Then someone else said, so if we disagree about ads, the SJW is coming back. I see. I'm also a premium subscriber. Then someone says, oh darling, calling me an SJW just earned you a block. So yeah, like, if someone wants to call you an SJW, that's their right if you're acting like one. Let's see. Then there was this really long one. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but they say, I watch your videos and ads don't bother me. It just leaves me with one question. Provided you don't delete this and block me because I'm a meaty head. You say we should stand up and make ourselves heard or get our voices out there even at the possible risk of losing our jobs. Why? You want us to speak out and put our financial stability on the line in doing so, but you aren't willing to do something as basic as ruining a few of your videos without ads. Running a few of your videos without ads. Not every single one, mind you, just the ones that you directly call us to risk ourselves and would possibly show some understanding. I can understand where she's coming from. I don't completely agree, but, like, if you read the whole thing, and even just from that part, she or he is being pretty, like, you know, pretty calm, like, not angry or whatever. And at the end, they suggest that she may not even read the whole thing. So then she says, I didn't read this whole comment, but I'll tell you, in the time you took to write it, you could have joined my locals for free and received all my videos ad-free. But the person's not complaining about having to watch ads. And, like, the reason they took the time to write that was to argue an idea, have an exchange. Apparently that's not possible. Stop being lazy and entitled. You get videos free on here and they come with ads, or you have other options. I don't owe you anyone anything else. She's like, lazy and entitled. Ouch, that hurts. She said she doesn't mind the ads. They go back and forth. Other people go in here back and forth. And at the end, she's literally like, I don't mind the ads. I've said that literally in every single comment. And Karlyn and this other person just keep acting as if she does not like the ads. And she's complaining about ads, which was not even really what she was doing. And then someone said, I have no problem with ads. I have a problem with the video being stopped every 3 minutes for another ad. Same difference in this case. You have options. Continuing to whine in my comments is not one of them anymore. Then someone says, I've recommended you to a lot of people and I'm regretting it. Which I don't know why I read that in a mean voice, but I pretty much tend to agree because I've done the same thing and I kind of regret it now too. Yeah, and if they don't want in my comments when there are options, they can avail themselves if they don't like the ads, and they'll be fine. Let me know I'm not one to kiss ass for subs. If they don't respect that, fine. Like, nobody's acting like you should kiss ass. Like, did like 800 people send her extremely angry messages in the DMs, and just none of them happened to send public comments, and that pissed her off? I really doubt that's the case. It doesn't really make sense. I'm just wondering why she's acting like this to her subscribers, and like every single one on here is trying really hard not to be an asshole. Someone says, yeah, why not ignore them? You can't tell people what they can and can't complain about. Blocking is not a good look. Yeah, so here's one of the last notable ones before we conclude. I don't know if the problem is the ads. It may be that you overdo it and ruins the flow of the video. Probably not a new sentiment. However, some people may not want to use things like locals. Okay. Not that important, but that's basically their idea. I don't place the ads, and therefore I don't overdo anything, and this is what you people who make comments like this can't seem to wrap your head around. Stop being lazy and entitled and avail yourself of the options you've been given, or don't watch my videos. I don't particularly care which option you choose. Why are you calling everybody lazy and entitled? Like, you don't know these people. Like, you literally left a cult complaining about how they judge everybody, and you're doing the same thing. And she calls people a socialist a few times in here too. Like, I know she does that to real socialists, but nobody on here said they were socialists. So, like, don't switch from the left to the supposed center and then act like the stereotypical people on the right and be like, oh, everybody's a commie, like you're a 60-year-old from, I don't know, the olden days. Not that all 60-year-olds are people who complain about commies or are radical conservatives. That was not a good example, pardon me. But again, like, I can say that as a joke. I'm not being mean, and if somebody disagrees with it, they can ignore me, or they can tell me why they disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to go on a tirade about it like she did. Let's see. Then someone says, yeah, first time I've ever commented on any of your videos. I think I'll relegate your sensitive ass to the do not recommend pile. That's how I feel, guys. Like, okay. Oh, here's the socialist comment. Karlyn will ban you if you don't support the ads. Who gives a shit? I'm supposed to be concerned about her ad revenue? LOL. What is an entitled, self-important woman? No, I get, like, this person was kind of being a dick too. But, I mean, if everybody's being a dick, you can't really sit here and point the fingers, because then you could be pointing the fingers in a big fat circle. And she's like, oh, you must be a little socialist, because they're the only people who take pride in willful distortion of things I say like this. And this is kind of one of those things, like, you want to respond and you don't want to be an asshole about it, but they're being an asshole, but you don't want to just make fun of everything they say, because you don't have to, because they're already making themselves look ridiculous. That's basically what this is. So yeah, I just wanted to give those examples. A couple of the ones I saw were actually deleted, so, and it was like the best ones that made her look the most ridiculous. I don't know if she deleted them. One of the people who posted it, I know. So, and they said they didn't delete it. So, maybe Karlyn deleted it. I'm not sure. That would have made for an even better video, but I'm working with what I have left when I made the screenshots. And someone said, this is a funny one, and then we'll conclude the screenshots. I've been begging for people to have real problems for about 5 years now. It didn't have the intended effect. Things may go back now. Things may go back now, LOL. Doesn't fix anything. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, nobody has real problems. They just complain about complaints about ads, fake racism, alleged homophobia that barely exists anymore. This is the America we live in, guys. Diseases that, you know, kill as many people as other diseases, but are supposedly worse. That's a whole other topic. But yeah, so basically my point of making this video, I'll reiterate what I said earlier. Not drama, but just being honest. Free speech, guys. We can all say what we want. It's not an attack. But do you agree with me? Let me know down below. Do you disagree with me? Do you think I shouldn't be responding? It's none of my business, or it doesn't matter that she's going on a tirade about comments? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any kind of thing that you want to talk about, any message to get out there, I have a show on here, a talk show kind of thing, a conversation podcast program, and Voice Unfiltered. Feel free to view my other videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. It would really help me out. And thank you guys. Bye.